Alright, my name's Demon Wolf, ya boy, and today we're going to be doing a Garchomp Ultra Sun Elite 4 challenge, where I will use this Garchomp with Brutal Swing, Sword Dance, Earthquake, and Rock Slide as my only Pokemon with only a Lumberry and one full restore. So, what we're going to do... See, no other Pokemon, just Garchomp. It's going to be nice. Well, I'm currently in the, I'm currently in here, so we go ahead and go into here. So yeah, I recently thought of this idea because, well, I was just playing the Elite Four, and Garchomp was just running through things. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe Garchomp is the only one I would ever need to face the Elite Four. Now, granted, I did just do this challenge. It was pretty difficult, honestly. The only person I really have to worry about is why I have the Lumberry is the Ghost bitch. She's very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Which actually we're going to face her first so that I don't have to use my full restore to later on. And then you have to worry about her fucking aftermath Drift Blim, which is very obnoxious, honestly. Boost up that sound. Alright. Let's go ahead and start this shit. So this is by the way, this is my first ever actual playthrough. This Garchomp was sent over from my Pokebank that I did with Omega Ruby. So it's a Garchomp I've had forever. It's not even EV trained or anything. It was just, you know, a Garchomp I had, and I'm like, all right, I could just use this Garchomp, whatever. My competitive Garchomp, which I do want to breed and get it set and ready. We'll get there soon. It's a long process. So, here we are. Benetti, Bayonet, whichever one you want to call that thing. Let's go ahead and... I actually learned from the last time I did this to make sure I sword dance in this matchup, because there are two Pokemon I cannot one shot without it. And I'm running Brutal Swing on it instead of Crunch because I didn't really have Crunch, and I haven't figured out how to get my move relearner yet, where the move relearner is yet. And I have a Heart Scale, I just don't know where to get it. So right now I am running Brutal Swing. It's 60 damage instead of the 80 you get from Crunch, is kind of why it's a little bit harder. But again, Sword Dance makes up for that, so you go up in like 2 stages in an attack, so it's like, what does it matter? This is one of the tanks that are pretty difficult. But again, I learned from the last time I tried this, the Sword Dance actually makes that up, so. And here's that Drift Blim with Aftermath. I actually like her Drift Blim because it even has Focus Energy and some other weird shit. And it's like, oh, so it's a really strong attack-based Drift Blim, which is really cool. Really, really cool in my opinion. Palisand, he's not a problem. And yes, I did PP max my Earthquake, and I did 2 PP ups on my Rock Slide, because I found out that I was going through Rock Slide and Earthquake pretty heavily in my last playthrough that I did it with. No Rotom, we will not be healing him. Relax. Well, probably if I have to, I'll probably heal him after my second challenge with the full restore. Like I said, there's one or two really easy people. Like, I'm not really too worried about that. Like these two right here, Olivia and this dude here, they're really easy because Garchomp like outspeeds, outdamages. The only Pokemon you really got to worry about right here is his Cliff Key with can't remember the ability, but it basically gives your status moves 1+ priority. So he's able to get a reflect off before I can actually kill it, which is a big problem in itself, sorta, kinda, because of Metagross that he sends out. It could possibly tank a move. It did one time, and I didn't even, but again, I guess I didn't Sword Dance that time either, though. So, yeah, the time before is a totally different moveset. I did, like, Rock Tomb. I had Rock Tomb, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, and Aerial Ace on him before, because I didn't think I would be able to sweep. So I didn't have Sword Dance. So I had to go and pick up Sword Dance and go get Rock Slide for him. Here's our Sword Dance. And then let's do, just do Earthquake. It's super effective. And so basically that reflect, the only reason why it was a problem before was because, now I could also run Brick Break if you want. You could probably still run Brick Break on it instead. The only problem is Cliff Key is a fairy type as well. So you have to be a little cautious with that, because I do believe his Cliff Key does have Dazzling Gleam on it, so you might have to be careful. Garchomp can tank one, but I don't know if, he'll be able to, but we'll see. Yes, my Garchomp is level 100. It's fully EV trained, but not properly EV trained. I don't know if I mentioned that before. And its nature, I do believe, actually we can go and check that real quick. I do believe its nature is plus on special defense. So it's able to tank a Dazzling Gleam. Nope, can't check it like they can in the old ones. So it's a shame. We'll check it after this though. But it's able to, I know that it's either plus defense or plus special defense, and minus one the opposite, because it's able to tank a Dazzling Gem with ease. So it does have more HP EVs into it too by complete other accident. So yeah, so basically it's completely improperly trained for real. Like I said, I did it in my Omega Ruby playthrough. I used this Garchomp in my Omega Ruby playthrough. So that Flash Cannon ain't gonna do nothing. I'm not worried about that. Go ahead, I can just Brutal Swing. I might as well not waste the Earthquake for that. So we're gonna need as many Earthquakes as possible for Olivia. There we go. By the way, I didn't also mention this, but I'm not going to use the Pokemon Refresh either. I don't see a point in doing that. It's kind of the same concept of just using a Lumberry, which again I think is kind of cheating in this game. So we're going to go ahead and use our full restore here, because he's really low. And unfortunately, Sword Dance, though it does provide +2, it does mean Garchomp has to take at least one hit in order for him to sweep. So, and I know for a fact that this Armaldo up here is a pain in the ass. It did do a decent amount of damage before with just one X Scissors. It did almost like, I would say almost about 30 to 40% of my health. So I'm pretty sure right there I was about 15 to 20%. So I didn't want to take a chance on Sword Dancing, and then he kind of just like beats on me and I lose. So but this will be great. So here we are, Olivia. She was pretty challenging the first time I ever fought her, because her Lily was super damn tanky, and I literally, my team that I ran for this game was completely different once I had to go face the what is it, the Ultra Necromaza. Yeah, that thing was fucking disgusting. Literally wiped my first team. I'm like, damn, I had to revamp everything. So, and no, I didn't use any of my Pokemon from the Pokebank that I had and brought it over, because I wanted to make sure my playthrough was as pure as possible. Oh shit. Alright, avoided that. That's the biggest problem with Rock Slide. It has 70... Ooh, that's not good. I might have to swap the idea here. That's not good. He just... Ooh, that is not good. I'm going to have to use Earthquake here, because he is being a big dick right now and not wanting to hit a Rock Slide. Which is not good, because that means I'm going to have this HP. I have to take a fucking Bravery Brave Bird, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Shit. And this thing has fucking Sturdy. That's not good. Which I'm also very, very worried now, because that also means I have to go through the very last battle with probably 25% health. Which is very nerve-wracking. Very, very nerve-wracking. Like I said, it was super close the first time I did it. And it's only because he wound up missing a Rock Slide before on the bird chick. So I literally had no choice. I already had used my full restore. My Lumberry was gone. And unfortunately, she won that match. And the good thing about her Gigalith, that it has Sandstream instead of Sturdy. Now, if it had Sturdy, this would have been a whole different ball game. But because it's not running that, I'm literally not worried about the damn thing. So. Better this way. I like it this way. Yeah, I don't really have actual recording equipment, so I'm kind of just using it off my phone to BS it. But one day I'll actually get recording equipment. Instead, this is a pretty good Garchomp. I'm not really too worried about doing it. Now, if I lose though, I'll probably try it again. I know Garchomp can do it. It's kind of the biggest part is Rock Slide. It has, do believe it's 90 or 95 accuracy. So there is a huge, it's 90 accuracy. It's a huge chance of it missing, which is not good. Not good at all. Actually, we can go ahead and look at Garchomp's stuff. I still have my Lumberry too, which is good. Because that means if I decide to get burned or something. Yeah, see here? Not properly V-trained, like literally at fucking all. So, and it's a gentle nature. So yeah, I'm plus on special defense. So literally Dazzling Gem, Moonblast. Which if I think this is a really good nature for him, in my opinion, because yeah, Jolly is super fucking good. Yeah, Adamant is like god tier on him for sweeping, but this nature by itself allows him to tank all those big moves that would normally make Garchomp really weak to, such as like Ice Beam, Blizzard, Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, you know, all those really, really powerful moves. So, and all you would have to really worry about is how fast you are. especially being you're going to be running Sword Dance anyway, because that's just how you would want to run a Garchomp. So, I mean, competitively, people probably think differently, but I definitely think if I want a good Garchomp, I'm definitely going to run this, which makes him a huge fucking bruiser. I'm actually going to Sword Dance. I'm going to hope that I can tank this fucking Brave Bird that he's about to do. If not, we're about to lose this bitch. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It was either me take the chance on hitting that rock slide or not. So that's a big no-no. Big no-no.